Time is slipping away faster than you realize, and right now, something monumental is unfolding in the unseen realm. Imagine a voice, not just any voice, but one filled with the power and authority of heaven itself, calling out to you. It's not a distant echo, not a faint whisper, but a divine command that pierces through the noise of life. This voice is urgent, demanding your attention, as if heaven is saying, "You cannot ignore this moment. You are being summoned to make a choice that could alter everything about your life and your destiny." This isn't a fleeting thought, or just another feeling that fades with time. It's a deep, divine message sent from above, specifically meant for you, at this exact moment. The Creator of the universe has seen your struggles, your hidden pain, and the silent battles you've been fighting alone. And now, He's breaking through every barrier to speak directly to your heart. This is not coincidence. It's a heavenly intervention, a reminder that you are not forgotten and that God is reaching out to guide you back to Him. With each passing second, heaven is drawing closer, urging you to reflect on where you truly stand in your relationship with God. This is a sacred moment of decision, a call to open your heart fully, to turn away from what has been holding you back, and to step into the light of divine grace. It's as if time itself is slowing down just long enough for you to hear this message and respond. Heaven is giving you one final chance to realign your path with God's purpose. There's a reason this message found you right now. The universe doesn't make mistakes. God doesn't miss. This is His way of reminding you that your life is precious, that you are being watched over and guided, even when you felt abandoned. A messenger has been sent with one mission: to bring you back into the safety of God's arms before it's too late. Your connection with Him is the only thing that matters in this brief but powerful window of time. If you feel this stirring in your heart, don't dismiss it. This is heaven's urgent plea for you to awaken, to receive divine guidance, and to prepare for blessings that are already on their way. Time is running out, but you are not alone. God is calling you to trust Him completely, to surrender every burden, and to walk boldly toward the destiny He has prepared for you since the beginning of time. The message you're hearing right now isn't arriving by accident. It's been carried from the heights of heaven straight to you because someone above is watching over you. This is a moment woven into eternity, designed to remind you that you are seen, loved, and never abandoned. Heaven has set this exact time aside to whisper a truth you cannot afford to miss. You are being guided, and this is your opportunity to draw closer to God than ever before. Far beyond what your eyes can see, a loved one who has already crossed into heaven is looking down on you at this very moment. They see the heavy load you've been carrying, the silent tears, the unspoken fears, and the struggles you've faced in solitude. Their love for you has not faded with time or distance. From their place of peace and glory, their heart still beats with concern and compassion for you. They long for you to know that you are not meant to carry these burdens alone. Every worry, every weight you've held on to has been noticed. The person you loved is now a heavenly witness, urging you to lay down what's been holding you back. They understand pain, they understand loss, and more than anyone else, they understand that trusting in God's unfailing love is the only way forward. This message carries an eternal urgency, not just for today or tomorrow, but for the destiny of your soul. Decisions made in this fleeting moment echo into forever. That's why heaven is speaking so clearly right now, pleading for you to open your heart, to let faith replace fear, and to let God lead you into a future where His promises are fulfilled. Your time to hesitate is over. This is a divine window of opportunity where heaven's hand is extended, waiting for you to grasp it. When you do, you step into a life of peace and purpose, walking the path God designed for you. The love from your heavenly companion and the unending guidance of God converge in this moment to tell you, you are not alone, and your eternal destiny is being shaped by the choice you make right now. Archangel Michael stands as one of heaven's mightiest warriors, a divine protector appointed to shield and guide God's children in times of spiritual battle. Though unseen, his presence is powerful, unwavering, and always near. Imagine a radiant figure clothed in heavenly armor, standing tall against the forces of darkness, wielding the authority of God Himself. This is not a distant story or an ancient legend. This is the reality of your life right now. Even when you cannot see it, Michael is fighting for you. Every challenge you've faced, every unseen struggle that has tried to pull you away from God's purpose, has been met by a fierce and unrelenting protector. The enemy works silently, planting seeds of fear, doubt, and confusion, attempting to derail the beautiful plan God has prepared for you. But just as a watchful soldier stands guard through the night, Archangel Michael stands as your shield, ensuring that no weapon formed against you can prevail. Scripture reminds us in Ephesians 6 verse 12 that our true battles are not against flesh and blood but against spiritual forces of darkness in high places. This means that many of the obstacles and attacks in your life are not simply physical, they are spiritual. They are designed to weaken your faith, to draw you away from the light of God. But Michael, with the power of heaven's army behind him, fights these unseen battles on your behalf, keeping you safe even when you don't realize it. Throughout the ages, Michael has led heaven's armies against evil, standing as a beacon of courage and strength. That same courage surrounds you today. You are not alone in your fight, and you are not defenseless. Michael's presence is a testament to God's promise of protection, a promise that ensures His children will never be abandoned in their time of need. Whenever you feel overwhelmed or attacked, remember this truth: you have divine backup. There is a mighty warrior who refuses to let darkness claim victory over your life. As you place your trust in God, Archangel Michael fights tirelessly for you, clearing the path ahead so you can walk in faith, victory, and the unwavering light of heaven's love. Your loved one in heaven has seen the glory of God's kingdom, a place where pain no longer exists, where every tear is wiped away, and where peace flows like a river that never runs dry. From that place of eternal light, they watch over you, understanding the weight of every struggle you've endured. They know how hard it's been to keep moving forward while carrying fears, regrets, and unspoken burdens. And now, through this divine message, they are reaching out with one heartfelt plea: let it go and prepare for the breakthrough God has already set in motion for you. Heaven is not silent. Right now, behind the scenes of your life, God is aligning every detail for a moment that could completely transform your journey. This is not just a small change or a fleeting blessing, it's a divine intervention where God Himself steps in to shift circumstances, heal wounds, and open doors you thought were permanently closed. But before this breakthrough can unfold, there are things you must release. These weights, grudges, fears, anger, and old wounds, cannot travel with you into the future God has planned. Holding on to them keeps you bound to the past, unable to fully embrace the new season of blessings that's approaching. Forgiveness becomes the key here. It's not easy, but it's essential. Forgiving others, forgiving yourself, and even seeking forgiveness where needed clears the spiritual clutter that blocks God's peace and healing from fully flowing into your heart. This moment is also an invitation to return to faith with a renewed heart. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And now is the time to walk more closely with Him than ever before. When you recommit your trust in Him, you align yourself with His perfect plan, allowing Him to lead you step by step toward restoration and purpose. The burdens you've carried for years can be exchanged for His strength, His wisdom, and His peace that surpasses all understanding. Your loved one in heaven wants you to know that this transformation is not just about changing circumstances, it's about changing you. It's about stepping into the person God designed you to be, living free from the chains of the past, and embracing the divine future prepared for you. The breakthrough is already on its way, and by surrendering fully to God, you position yourself to receive it with open arms and a heart renewed by faith. When God speaks, it is never without purpose. This is not the time to stand still, waiting for change to arrive on its own. Heaven's message is a call to action, a divine push for you to step boldly into the life God has been preparing for you all along. Every challenge, every tear, every delay has been shaping you, strengthening you for this very moment. Now, the door to a new season of blessings is opening, and all you need to do is take that first step in faith. This breakthrough isn't just about outward changes, it's an inward transformation that will ripple through every part of your life. The fears that once held you back will lose their power. The doubts that whispered you were not enough will fall silent. In their place, faith will rise, courage will grow, and peace will settle in your soul like never before. This is the work of God, restoring what was broken and leading you into your divine purpose. Archangel Michael and your loved one in heaven are witnesses to this truth. Together, they remind you that you are surrounded by heavenly protection and unconditional love. There's no darkness strong enough to pull you away from God's plan when you choose to walk in His light. Even when battles arise, you will not face them alone. Heaven's armies are already fighting for you, clearing the way for the blessings meant to find you. Now is the moment to embrace it fully. This is your time to release every hesitation and trust that God's hands are steady and strong. He is guiding each step you take, ensuring that nothing and no one can steal the future He has promised you. This journey is not only about receiving miracles, it's about stepping into the person you were always meant to be, fulfilling a purpose only you can carry. As you take this leap of faith, remember this: you are safe, you are chosen, and you are loved beyond measure. Nothing can separate you from the light of God's love. Walk boldly into this new season, knowing that His blessings are already waiting for you. The time is now, and heaven is rejoicing as you step forward into joy, purpose, and the fullness of life that God has prepared just for you. Even as you step into this new season of blessings, there is yet another layer to this divine message, a reminder that your journey is not just about receiving but also about becoming a beacon of light for others. God is not only transforming your life for your sake but also positioning you as a vessel of hope and guidance for those still wandering in darkness. Your testimony, your faith, and your courage to answer this heavenly call will inspire countless others to find their own way back to God. In this sacred moment, heaven is commissioning you to rise higher, to live boldly in faith, and to carry this message of divine love and redemption into the world around you. The blessings coming your way are not meant to be held in silence but shared so that others can witness the power of God at work. Every step you take in obedience becomes a ripple that touches lives you may never fully realize on this side of eternity. Archangel Michael remains by your side as a guide and protector on this greater mission. He ensures that as you grow stronger in faith, you are shielded from spiritual attacks meant to silence your voice or hinder your progress. The same power that defended you in battle now empowers you to stand as a warrior of light, unshaken and unafraid. Your loved one in heaven watches with pride and joy as you step into this divine assignment. They see how God is using your pain, your victories, and even your moments of weakness to shape you into a living testament of grace. Their heavenly whispers encourage you to keep moving forward, knowing that every act of faith draws you closer to the promise of eternal reunion and everlasting peace. This is not the end of your story, it is the beginning of a divine partnership with heaven itself. As you move forward, remember that you walk not just for yourself but for generations to come. God has chosen you to be a light in the world, a living proof that His love restores, redeems, and transforms completely. Step boldly into this calling, for the same voice that spoke urgently to you now speaks through you, carrying the power and authority of heaven to those who need it most.